We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Houston Astros. Stay tuned for Astros baseball next. Zach Greinke is on the mound for Game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, in a day and age where we don't see very many complete games, 6 really good innings in his last start to pick up the win, and I think they'll be happy if he can duplicate that again in this one. Striding into the box, Andrelton Simmons. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For the Angels, the shortstop.
First pitch on its way.
Simmons.
Inner third let go. It's a called strike. And fellows, these Astros entering play here tonight. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, this is the perfect guy to have on the mound. A veteran, not going to let the moment get too big for him. Completely understands what's being asked of him. They've been losing lately. That can't be denied. But this is the perfect guy, right spot.
The 0-2 delivery.
1 ball.
73 degrees our game time temperature here tonight, and it probably won't get a whole lot cooler than that. Oh, and a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
At the plate, David Fletcher. And he puts it on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first is in time, and Greinke's got himself 2 outs.
Batting third, the center fielder, Jim Edmonds.
Digging in, Jim Edmonds. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke.
0-1's the count.
Here it comes.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Question.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Angels are gone in order, and now the Astros will go to work for the first time. No score. Matt Andres will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, looking at the numbers, you can see this guy had an ERA over 4 last season. He'd like to do a lot better than that. He's got to do a much better job of keeping base runners off the bases. Cut the walks down and try to limit the hits per 9 innings pitched.
Digging in, Yordan Alvarez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Yordan.
And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Swung on and hit in the air to left. And that'll get down for a base hit. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
Nothing fires me up more than watching a hitter take what a pitcher gives him. Pitches away, batter's able to keep his hands inside, not try and do too much, and just force feed a single.
Here's Michael Brantley, and it's grounded just foul down the line. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Brantley stands 6'2" as you see him in the left-handed batter's box. He was selected in the 7th round back in 2005.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. Rolled slowly to first. Right to him. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now.
Batting third, the second baseman, Craig Biggio.
Striding in for Houston, Craig Biggio. First trip to the plate for him in this one, and it's a good RBI spot, too. Leadoff man at third with one down. From the stretch. Fastball in there for a called strike. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1.
Runner on third, sac fly situation, right? Two pitchers down. Really good job of patience, trying to get a pitch that he can lift into the air to drive that runner home.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike two. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2. Alvarez takes his lead at third with one away. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Stepping in now, Jeff Bagwell, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike one. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Comes set, the 0-1. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count. 0-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Astros leave one, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring up Anthony Rendon.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Garrett Anderson.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the veteran left fielder, Garrett Anderson. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. No score here as we play inning number 2. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The designated hitter, Tommy LaStella.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Tommy LaStella. And he's been tearing the cover off the ball these past few days, as you see there. Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. One and one to Tommy LaStella.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2.
1 strike.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
2 out, nobody on. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Batting seventh, the right fielder, number 3.
Ready now for L.A. Bo Way. He
Way.
takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch.
Ball 1.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
A runner on first with 2 away. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
If you're going to have any chance against a good pitcher, you got to find yourself in some great counts, and he certainly worked himself into a nice 2-0 count right here.
Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Angels leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go, and standing in is the DH, Jose Altuve. First offering on its way. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Changeup up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1. This one skied out toward right. Long run for the right fielder. He's there and records the first out.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Joe
Here's George Springer. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. One out, nobody on. Hard on the ground towards short. Simmons has it. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's faced Matt Andriese previously, a handful of plate appearances, and he's gone 4 for 6. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. We'll move to the third with no score. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in.
The Angels, the catcher, Jason Castro.
First pitch on its way.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat hit out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Stepping up to the plate, Matt Thaiss. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. A runner at second, nobody out. Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike.
Whoa, he was swinging out of his shoes on that changeup. Must have looked real good coming in, but a different story once it got near the plate.
Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Back outside.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Brantley going back. Leaps and he makes the catch. He took away a home run. Wow. And the throw in gets away from him.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistimed that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way. That just misses off the inside for ball 1. No score here, but a potential run is 90 feet away with one gone. Fouled off. The 1-1 misses for the second ball.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Ball. The count is 3-1.
And he fouls this one off. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 3-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and one out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
In now, David Fletcher, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy has...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Angels strand one. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the Puerto Rican sensation and former #1 overall pick Carlos Correa gets set to start the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses, ball one. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Love to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
2-2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Now a fastball up around the shoulders, but it's strike 3 called and a questionable first out of the inning. So with one away, a couple of teams out of the AL West doing battle in this one. So let's check out where they sit in the standings entering play here today. Now to the plate, Garrett Stubbs, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Now the 1-0. The swing and a miss, strike one.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Yordan Alvarez.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yordan Alvarez. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
And that's been their only hit so far in this one. They've been dealing with some really great pitching in this game.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
The windup and the 0-1. Swung on and chopped up the middle. Simmons is there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Jim Edmonds.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
1-0 the count. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Two and 1 to Edmonds. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Springer on the run. He's there and records the first out. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And both of these guys have shown a decent fastball. Each has touched 93 so far on the gun. So the base is empty here with one away. And the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke.
Oh, that's pitched out.
The 1-0. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. And it's 1-2. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Hopped up. And there's out number 2.
The batter, the left fielder, Garrett Anderson.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and here comes Anderson. First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here, looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
Here's Tommy La Stella now, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Count even now at 1-1. One and one. Here it is.
Ball. That's inside.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And this will bang up against the wall.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. Did the last two batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get two quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from you.
Into the box now, Bo Way, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the 1-0. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. One run on 3 hits and no errors to this point for the Angels. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Ready with the 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Angels do get a run in the inning on this RBI double. Bottom of the 4th coming up, and the Angels lead it here 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley.
Michael Brantley.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Set to deliver the 0-1. Down and away, ball one. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that is through into right field for a single.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Second baseman, Biggio.
So now to the plate, Craig Biggio. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Runner goes for second, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. Now a throw behind the runner, and it's in time to get him. And that, folks, is the danger of the hit and run. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Jeff Bagwell. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's
Too low, 1-0.
That's
2-0. Now the pitch.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Going back is the center fielder, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Oh and 1 count. The pitch. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. 2 balls and a strike to Jose Altuve. And the 2-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 2-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of getting in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Got him swinging in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Angels are out in front, 1-0. In now for the Angels, Jason Castro. He'll lead it off against Zach Greinke to open up the inning.
Jason Castro.
First delivery to him on the way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
0-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher. Popped him up. Bregman stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
The first baseman, number 23, Matt Stein.
Now batting, Matt Thaiss. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball. Down.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Two 2-0 now. Thaiss, a native of New Jersey, the Garden State as it's known. This is his 2nd year as a major leaguer. Outside, 3-0 now. Waiting next is Andrelton Simmons. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Anderson.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And standing in, one of the best 2-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Outside. That's the ball.
1-0 count. Here it is. 1-1.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
2 balls and a strike to the Angels leadoff hitter. The 2-1. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. There's one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. One thing that concerns him is they have yet to draw a walk. He said sometimes pitchers are just on and throwing a lot of strikes, but he said they need to find a way to get base runners. Although they're seeing a lot of strikes, more discipline and patience should lead to more opportunities for free passes.
All right, Heidi, thank you. George Springer the next to hit. They'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Now the pitch.
That elevated fastball right there. That is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
And that misses 1-1. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman as he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat. It's strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Hit on the ground to short, taken in by Simmons. And there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Next up for the Stros, Carlos Correa. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Here comes the first pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But this one will bend foul.
Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. This is line to left. Anderson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Into the box, David Fletcher. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First delivery to him on the way.
No, inside.
To third. Bregman has it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Now at the plate, Jim Edmonds. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. One out, nobody on. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. 2 down.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. Third at bat in this one. He's bounced out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there.
A pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
1 strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. Greinke ready now. The 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
The count is 1 and 2.
Fouled away.
Hey, last 2 pitches back to back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Swing and a liner, but pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3, but they lead it 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to hit is the catcher, Garrett Stubbs.
Garrett Stubbs.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses inside 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, the left fielder, Yordan Alvarez.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Yordan Alvarez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Michael Brantley.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Two out, nobody on. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We're through 6 full. Angels lead it 1-0. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Garrett Anderson. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. First pitch of the at-bat. Now pitch on the way.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Man, that is the Cardinals' sin for any pitcher, and you never expect a guy of this caliber to make that mistake. Have the hitter down 0-2 and let him off the hook by plunking him. He'll be talking to himself about that one.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Line towards center field. Springer is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Bo Way.
Coming to the plate now, Bo Way. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Brantley going back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Now batting, the catcher, Jason Castro.
So digging in now, Jason Castro. First offering on its way.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
Pulled toward right center field. Springer giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Angels leave 1, but they're up 1-0. Last half of the 7th here, and set to go is the second baseman, Craig Biggio.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. A curveball hit right back at him. On to first, and that is a big out to lead off the home 7th.
The first baseman, number 5, Jeff.
Now at the plate, Jeff Bagwell. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jose Altuve.
Now the Astros designated hitter, Jose Altuve. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him.
That's a ball.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Now a ball hit towards Simmons at short. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're down 1-0. Chris Davinsky has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 47, Chris Davinsky.
Settling in now, Matt Theis. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Number 23, Matt Theis.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Davinsky playing here in his age 29 season. He was a 25th round pick back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Bregman fields it cleanly, and the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. And there are the final numbers for the Astros starting pitcher. He was great all night long.
Hey, only allowed 3 hits in this one, kept the hitters off balance, and was a lot of fun to watch.
So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Line to the right side, and that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
And that's hitting one-on-one right there, guys. The only way you're able to execute that type of base hit on that type of pitch is to recognize it early, stay tall, stay back, and trust the process.
At the plate now, David Fletcher, as it's grounded sharply to first. 1 there, relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Angels are out in front, 1-0. Now in the box, George Springer. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Springer is retired, and there's one away.
Now batting.
Very tight ball game so far. 1-0 the score as we take a look at our starter comparison. And both guys have given excellent performances to this point. At the plate, Alex Bregman. His dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have to start worrying about things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, and some guys are just more capable of that than others, but not a lot of good things tend to happen when you've worked as hard as he has in this one.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home.
Ball, that's out there.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Too high, and it's 3-0.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Pitch.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
3-1, here it is. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
The batter, number 1. Good job, Carlos.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Ty Buttrey will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Number 31.
Carlos Correa will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. He's set. Here it comes. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
3-0 now.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
Astros shortstop in front with a 3-1 count.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed. A full count now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. This is on the ground over to first. And that is into right field. A base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike one.
And there's ball one.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two. Here's a swing and a miss, and that, folks, is a big out number 2.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Into the box, Yordan Alvarez. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Ball and a strike. The set and the 1-1. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Fine work there by the Angel bullpen. We've played 8 full. It's the Angels 1 and the Astros nothing. Into the box now, Jim Edmonds. And he's 0 for in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Two balls and no strikes.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Loud contact there, but it's well foul. The 2-1 home to Edmonds.
I got 3-1. 3 balls.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
The 3-1. Popped him up. Correa backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
In now is Anthony Rendon. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 0-1. Here's the pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2.
Ball, that's out.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Yanked the slider across that time. Laid off for a ball.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Brantley is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Garrett Anderson.
So coming to the plate, Garrett Anderson. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Out in front of it, strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Not much behind this as this ball is looped over toward first. But an easy play over at first to glove it, and the side is retired. Angels are gone in order. They lead it 1-0.
Your attention, please.
So with a save situation forthcoming, they'll turn things over to the veteran closer, Troy Percival. Stepping into the box, Michael Brantley. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And Percival still has plenty on that fastball as he takes charge, 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Pitch on the way. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. There's a look at the final line for the Angels starter, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Really strong outing, Matty V. Into the 8th inning without allowing a run. In line for the win, and he certainly deserves a good fate in this one. Hard to imagine he could pitch any better innings 1 through 8 than he did in this one.
Standing in now, Craig Biggio. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
1 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. to 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And now pitch on the way.
3-2.
Jeff Bagwell will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Digging in to try it again, Jeff Bagwell. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Quick check on that tying run at first. And the runner back. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. The 1-1. Misses, ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
3-1 now. Jose Altuve will be next. Runners on first with 1 down. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Prior to the 3-2, we'll look to first. And the runner back in standing. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. This one's down to third. Oh, look at Rendon. What a play. And just like that, this one is over.
Hey, how about that play to end this thing? That's what you call the icing on the cake. Cherry on top of the sundae. Exclamation point. I love it.
And that 1 run held up tonight. 1-0 the final. Los Angeles took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Matt Andriese takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Zach Greinke is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Troy Percival closes the door for the save, his 8th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Angels, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Astros, no run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, a swift 2 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.